Good day, traders. Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading, and today we're going to be going over some of the British pound cross rates and gold in anticipation of the Brexit announcement or vote this Thursday, Australia time, which is the 23rd of June in the UK, as to whether or not the London or the UK will, leave the European Union. So just take a look at the weekly chart setups, looking at significant areas of support and resistance. Obviously, traders heading into the Brexit, we've already seen quite a bit of volatility. Yesterday, the British pound had its largest one-day gain in 7 years. I think it was over 400 pips. So just taking a look at the British pound on the weekly chart, and we're looking at significant support around the 140 level, 1.4000 level, and also resistance or selling pressure that's come into the market before at around 47.50 on a few occasions, and as we can see, that was previous support. So looking at the daily chart so far over the last few months, you can see that the British pound has traded in that range, finding support off of that below 140 level. Lots of buying coming back into the market, and then selling up around that 147.50 area. So there's a 750 pip range there for traders to obviously look for potential areas of support and resistance. Obviously, again, yesterday, last couple of days, lots of volatility in the market. So again, significant levels indicating support and resistance. And if we back this up and go to the monthly, we can see that those levels have held consistent over the last few years as well. So could see the British pound rebound quite strongly and head up towards the 59.50 and maybe even as high as the 170 level, or we could see that market even retest the lows below towards that 13700 level. So again, manage the downside. Gonna probably be anticipating quite a bit of volatility in the next few weeks, really, until the market determines obviously fair value and where we're going to head after the vote. Looking at the pound Canadian, again, we're looking at the weekly charts first, seeing resistance up around that 190, 170 area, and then support at the 1.8050 area. And again, just looking at the monthly chart, we do see a potential double topping pattern up here that's set up, and we could see that market retest somewhere into that 162.50 range if the market does weaken. In the short term, again, we see that the market has found some support in that 1.80 level and resistance up around that 1.970 level. Taking a look at the euro, again, just looking at the monthly, if we tighten this up a little bit, we can see that the euro potentially still maybe forming a horizontal channel. It's had a large leg down, consolidation. We could see the market retest something below that 1.930 level. Looking at the weekly chart, we can see that the market has found support around 1.07000 and resistance up around that 1.16 above 1.1600 level. Again, just looking at the daily, we see that the market over the last 6 to 8 months has definitely found resistance up above that 1550, and again finding support at 1.0700 and below. Pound New Zealand, just looking at the monthly again, we see the market has been gradually finding lower highs and lower lows. We have had a long-term chart find support and sort of a weak version of a head and shoulders. We did see that, not so much of a neckline, but we did see that support come in below 19700. and the market just in the shorter term is still not really in a channel, but we are seeing the market weaken quite significantly over the last couple weeks, and we're just seeing it retest that 2.050 area where it found support before. So be aware of these levels. There obviously could be significant resistance or selling come in above that level. And again, just with the pound New Zealand pair, volatility can get quite large as we get in closer to the vote. Looking at the pound yen, again similar to the pound New Zealand, the market broke out strongly and has headed south over the last few months. We did find some evidence of support around the 14800 level. Again, that market is looking fairly weak. As we head into the weekly chart, we can see that that market is making lower highs, lower lows, and at this point is just retesting that 14600. But again, be aware that that market may want to be looking to retest somewhere down towards the 12700 area. So we've seen a leg drive down, the consolidation. We could see that market retest down towards that 12700 area. Pound Aussie, again looking at the monthly chart, a little bit of a tug of war going on between that 1.8300 level and 2.05700 level. Market was trending up quite strongly in the last few months, but that's now we've broken that rising trend line. Market's possibly going to consolidate into a range, but right now that definite selling is up around the 2.05 level, and buying support coming in at 1.8370. Just looking at gold as an aside, bringing the gold chart up, we see that gold had been on a rebound of sorts in the last few years, and then we've seen it fall off the perch a bit, and again it's been finding lower highs and lower lows until the last few months, where if we look at the weekly chart, we can see that the market has broken out of that downward trend and has now started to bullishly head north. We had a micro trend line break, but the market is still looks like it's testing highs. But right now we do have old selling pressure up above that 1311 level, 1300 and above. There's previous selling that's taken place up above there, and we have support around that 1075, 1100 area. So right now gold looking fairly bullish. In the short term, just for the month of June, we can see that the market broke out strongly, and it's now heading back up to retest that 1300 level. Bit of volatility coming into the market. We may see this present as a measured move, but the next few weeks will tell as traders possibly look to use gold as a safe haven against some of the British pound volatility. So hopefully this has been of some help, traders. Again, Brexit vote coming this week. A lot of potential uncertainty in the market. As always, don't look to gamble. If it's not a for sure setup in your trading system or your trading plan, there's plenty of other trades, lots of other currency pairs and markets to trade. It's better to step aside if you have uncertainty and manage the downside. If you are going to be trading the pound crosses, be aware of the volatility and the extra margin requirements that your brokers may require, and also the spreads. We may see the spreads widen unexpectedly at certain times when they release the data. So pay attention to all these things as we head in the next couple of days, and stay disciplined, stay focused. Hopefully everybody has a great week. Thanks, traders, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at stacyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.